Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kathleen Dunn. I'm a resident here at GHA and a member of our resident Encore Chorale. It's my pleasure to introduce today's concert along with fellow Chorale member Stetson Tinkham. Give him a wave, Stetson. Encore Creativity is an organisation which encourages and organises chorales, rocks, and sentimental journey choirs throughout many states in the US, and is sponsored by numerous companies and organisations, including Goodwin Living. And we're very honoured to have today two of our staff, Encore staff members, Ethan Lolly and Catherine Hersher. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's up there. Okay. Right. Please welcome Ethan and Catherine. Now, let me introduce you to our chorale. We're a group of 33 residents who love to sing, not necessarily very well, although we have many who sing extraordinarily well, and they help the rest of us along. Please welcome the GHA Encore Chorale. We all love what we do and will be delighted to welcome you if you wish to join us in January for our next semester. Just a point of interest, GHA has had a choir, not entirely Encore, continuously for more than 11 years now, and I have been its coordinator for all of those years. So, thank you. So I'm in position to tell you that in all those years, we've only had 2 people leave voluntarily, and they both had very good reasons. Everybody else stays until they're too sick to sing, or we've had 3 people who sang right up to the point where they went to sing in that great choir in the sky. So that means we're a very happy bunch. So please come, join us, and be happy with us. Our pianist comes us today from Encore. She is Mary Victoria Voutsas, and she is a collaborative pianist and instructor at Virginia Commonwealth University and is the resident pianist at the National Cathedral in DC. She also serves on the board of the Washington, DC International Piano Festival. Please greet Mary Victoria Voutsas. Encore provides us with our music and a musical director. Our director has been with us for several semesters now, and we've come to know and love her. So please welcome Heather Fetro. I'll now hand you over to Stetson to introduce our first piece. Stetson.
I'm consistent. 2 years in a row, I've done the same thing. Our first piece is a Gloria, and no encore chorale concert would be complete without a Gloria. Today's Gloria, the Missa Pastorale Gloria, is composed, and I apologize to all the many people around the world who are Portuguese speakers. It's spelled Jose, but it's pronounced José Mauricio Nunes Garcia, not Thea. He was a Brazilian composer and priest who lived in the late 18th and early 19th century. He wrote 240 pieces, plus another 170 pieces that got lost somehow. He was quite prolific. When King John VI of Portugal came to Rio de Janeiro, fleeing from an invading French army, think about that, He brought about 15,000 of his followers and his family, causing, Kathleen's words, chaos in Rio de Janeiro. I can imagine. So, trying to accommodate that many people. The Prince Regent was impressed with the music of Núñez Garcia and created him master of the royal chapel. This did not go down well with the parts of the royal court who considered Garcia to be, and I quote, of inferior race and with a visible physical defect. But the Prince Regent liked him, so the rest of the court had to accept him. This is a very light and happy version of a Gloria, praising the Lord. This is Missa Pastoril Gloria.
We are now going all ex-Shakespearean. The music for our next song is composed by Sarah Chorale, who is a Canadian contemporary composer and who likes to compose music which tells a story. The words that she has set to music in this case are taken directly from a song sung in Shakespeare's play, As You Like It. It's rather a sad song, reflecting that the bitter wind and chill of winter are not so bad as man's ingratitude or a friend who is not remembered. To lighten the atmosphere, it has the inevitable hey-hoes, which so frequently was a part of the era in which this song was sung in the Shakespearean play. We hope you will enjoy Blow, Blow, Thou Winter Wind.
Now we're going to show off our Hebrew, or not, with a gentle song composed by Alan Naplin, a world-renowned composer featured in Carnegie Hall, the Kennedy Center, and the White House. His piece, an American anthem, was chosen as the inaugural wake-up song for the NASA astronauts on the Space Shuttle Columbia. The words are from Pirkei Avot, which is a compilation of the Jewish theological and ethical teachings and maxims from rabbinic Jewish tradition. Translated, the words tell that the world is sustained by three things: by truth, by justice, and by peace. This is Al Shlosh Davarim.
Many of you will recognize the music of our next song, as it's from Finlandia. Finlandia was a symphonic tone poem. What's that? Somebody's alarm, I think. Sorry. Finlandia was a symphonic tone poem composed by Jean Sibelius for the press celebrations of 1899, a covert protest against increasing censorship from the Russian Empire. Songs have previously been written using the music of Finlandia, and this is another newer song. This arrangement by Timothy Takac was created in 2014 to lyrics written by Julia Klatt Singer, an American who remembers visits to her Finnish grandmother who lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. She remembers the sights, the sounds, the music, and the language spoken by her grandmother and the neighbours, but Julia didn't understand the words. She was born, of course, in the US. When in later years Julia visited Finland, she was amazed at how similar the landscape was to where her grandmother lived in the US. So enjoy We Sing of Home, which, no, forget that bit.
All right, so They Can't Take That Away From Me is a 1937 song by George and Ira Gershwin. We have a bit of deja vu here in the chorus. Perhaps you may remember that we sang this song in our summer concert earlier this year, led by Polly Gordon. Well, it's popped up again in our Encore program. This arrangement by Mark Hayes is different from our previous offering and definitely more dramatic. Mark Hayes is renowned for his musical arrangements and is often featured in our repertoire, including, of course, one of our all-time favorites, On Eagle's Wings. But this is They Can't Take That Away From Me.
A very vague touch of Christmas now as we sing Sweet Silent Night with words and music by Andy Beck. Andy Beck is a contemporary composer and arranger who has over 450 popular choral works currently in print. He's the director of choral publications at Alfred Music. A fine tenor, he sings with the North Carolina Master Chorale Chamber Choir. I think this is a beautiful memory. It's my favourite today in our concert. Just saying. I think that's so lovely. It appears to have become a tradition that along with a Gloria, we always have a gospel song. Our next song is one such. And the reason I'm doing two running, introducing, is because we have an additional accompaniment from Stetson with his triangle and Heather with her tambourine. Should be fun. Be the Light is composed by Franklin Willis, who is a teacher of music to school music teachers. His aim is to inspire them to greater heights in their musical teaching. His inspiration for this song was the poem The Hill We Must Climb by Amanda Gorman, who is the youngest National Youth Poet Laureate in the US. So buckle up here for lots of fast, repetitive words and rhythms as we sing Be the Light.
No more triangle. This is a song that makes one think. It's Imagine, with words and music by John Lennon. John Lennon, of course, composed this song after the Beatles ceased to be a group, and he was with Yoko Ono whom he credited with the help she gave him with the lyrics. I first heard this after I returned from Vietnam, maybe about a month after I got back. It struck me the contrast between the cacophony and the thoughts that one has when one is fighting in a war, and the peaceful lyrics and calm of Imagine. And I'm delighted that I had a chance to introduce it and say this to you. Thanks. Imagine.
So good afternoon, everyone. It's been a real joy and a pleasure every week to see this concert take shape over the months that I've rehearsed with the chorale. Even the bumpier parts of rehearsal have in the end fostered a sense of shared effort and community spirit among the singers. And speaking of the singers, we have had 2 singers from the group step forward as leaders this semester to help the chorale train in following a conductor when I've been at the piano. They are Polly and Robert. Would you please stand, Polly and Robert? Thank you. Polly worked on Al Shlosha, Devarim, and Robert worked on You Can't Take That Away From Me. And as a conductor, it's a little bit like having assistant chefs help prepare the meal. And it tasted delicious, so thank you both for your help. And we would all be absolutely nowhere in our service to the music without the efforts and dedication of Kathleen Dunn, the chorale's coordinator, for 10 years. So thank you, Kathleen, in front of her. And her deputies this semester are Stetson Tinkham and Pat Guttemüller as well. Pat and Stetson, bravo, brava. And for the last 2 rehearsals we were partnered brilliantly by Mary Bustas, who you met at the piano. Would you please stand, Mary? She's just fantastic. I am very grateful to the chorale for the time we've spent together creating music. And when I was reflecting, as I do, on this semester, I came across a couple of quotes that I thought, were kind of relevant. And they're both from composers, so you can take them with a grain of salt, because we all know composers, right? The first is from George Gershwin, who wrote You Can't Take That Away From You, remember, on the program. And George Gershwin says, "Life is a lot like jazz. It's better when you improvise." And so we did that this semester. You may not have known it, but in this song, Be the Light, we improvised something that was not written down in the music. So chorale, you're doing it. You're doing it, yeah? And then the second is from George Handel. We're not singing any Handel on this program, but it's Messiah season. Those of you who like going to the Messiah around this time, a seasonal favorite. And he said, "I should be sorry if I only entertained them. I wished to make them better." And I want to thank the Goodwin House Alexandria Chorale, who's given me the opportunity to become better as a musician and a human. And thank you all for being a great audience. And I now hand it back to Kathleen to introduce our last piece.
Thank you, Heather. She's fantastic. She really throws everything into it, and thank you, Heather. Right, now, last of all, but not quite, we have Christmas in about 3 minutes. Can you imagine Christmas in 3 minutes? Yes. It's our final offering for you today, and it's a medley, nay, a conglomeration of 22 Christmas songs and Auld Lang Syne in about 3 minutes. It's arranged by Mark Weston, who appears to specialize in arranging compilations of music in about 3 minutes. The Nutcracker, he did that too. It will take some keeping up with, but see how many of the carols and Christmas songs you can spot. After we finish singing, Heather will invite you all to sing along with us as we sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. You have the words, so you've no excuse but to take a deep breath, sing out, and enjoy the moment. We too need to take a deep breath right now, because Christmas in about 3 minutes can be fast and furious in its changes.